2025 has arrived and I've seen that people like to show what they're using to film and record their videos over the next year. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what equipment I will be using this year to film all of my videos. Everything from talking headshots like this one to the outdoor city tour videos I love creating. Starting off in the camera department, I use 3 different cameras. These are the Sony ZV-1, the Samsung S23 Ultra, and the GoPro Hero 7 Silver. The ZV-1 is mostly used for my talking headshots, and I've been learning how to properly use this camera when out and about. Being honest, I don't actually have the most experience filming with an actual camera, so if any of you budding photographers or videographers out there have any tips, please do let me know in the comments below. I tend to mainly use my Samsung S23 Ultra as this is what I've been most comfortable with. No need to really play around with the settings, just point and shoot, which is nice and simple. And lastly, the GoPro Hero 7 Silver is another nice and easy point and shoot camera. I tend to use this when I need a second camera angle when out and about. It's also very useful for that kind of chest cam first person point of view. Now, as for audio, I use the DJI wireless mics for most shots, apart from when I'm doing talking headshots like this one, in which I'll be using the Elgato Wave DX. The great thing about the DJI mics is how easy they are to use. Plug and play. I do plan on getting the DJI Lav mic at some point this year, which will allow me to keep the transmitter in my pocket for the entire day and not have to worry about remiking up each time. With the mics having up to 15 hours battery life, there would be no need to turn the microphone off and just allow me to record the whole day's shoot with ease. For powering my Sony ZV-1, I use these batteries alongside the NP BX1 new MOA 3 channel charger, but whenever I'm using the ZV-1 for talking headshots, I do tend to use a dummy battery that I found on Amazon. Next up in the camera department, we have our tripods. For my talking head and top-down shots, I use the Neewer 72-inch camera tripod stroke monopod, and for general vlogging and getting a stable shot in awkward places, I'll be using the Joby GorillaPod. The Neewer tripod is a recent purchase, but it's been super useful for me. The build quality on this thing is great, and so far I've had 0 issues with it. I look forward to using this tripod throughout the year, and as for the Joby, I cannot recommend this tripod enough. It's reliable and easy to secure into places that most tripods can't fit. My favourite use of this tripod so far has been when we were travelling through Piernut and I was able to secure the Joby to the edge of the boat. Moving on to storage, I use a 256GB SanDisk Extreme Pro micro SD card for recording footage onto, as well as a smaller 64GB generic micro SD card. For keeping my S23 Ultra and GoPro charged, I do have the 20-watt Anker power bank, which I'm somewhat sure can charge my S23 up to about 4 times. This is great, especially on days where I may have forgotten to charge my phone overnight. I just got to remember that I've actually charged the power bank. Rounding things off, I have this accessory bag which helps keep everything previously mentioned, excluding my phone, nice and secure, and then that goes inside my Nuhe laptop bag. I use this bag not just to carry my recording gear, but also anything else that I use during the day of filming. This might include water, food, and during the summer, a rain jacket if needed. Also super useful in case we find anything on our travels that we need to take back home with us. Other than everything mentioned, I do have a whole bunch of random accessories, including GoPro mounts, attachments, cables, and other small mounting devices. And there you have it, my bag for 2025. What would you like to see me add to my collection? And whilst you're down there, leave me a comment, hit that like button and subscribe, as it helps push this video to others who may enjoy this kind of content.